So before college, I just, was in grade school, so I ate anything. There was one point that I actually used to eat ice cream, a bowl of ice cream. I'm talking about Breyers, Hillshire Farms, or whatever I could find in the fridge or in the freezer every single night. Every single night. And I'm not sure how I still maintained my physical activity as a child eating ice cream every single night. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not talking about every other night. I'm talking about every single night, Monday through Sunday. I had a bowl of ice cream. And I'm not sure how I did it. I just eat when I do. And honestly, personally, most of the time, I probably eat more than what I'm supposed to, but I don't gain a pound. So. Hey y'all, welcome back to Holistic Flow. I am your girl Lolo. In this video, I will be talking about a video that I got requested to do about like what I eat in a day for my skin health, for my hair health, for my mind health, for everything holistically, because we're over here flowing holistically. To see that video, keep watching. But if you are new here to my channel, hello. Here on Holistic Flow, we are creating a safe space for self-love, self-growth, and maturity, and we're taking a journey towards an overall better mind, body, and spirit connection. So if you're with that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you know whenever I upload a new video. After you have done that, thank you so much. Let's get right into it. So speaking of what I eat, I think that your morning routine and like one of the first things you eat throughout the day should be very important. A lot of people kind of like gravitate towards coffee to get them really started. But coffee was never really my thing. So I just wanted to update you all about Magic Mind, which is a 2-ounce matcha shot that I've been using that has herbs such as ashwagandha, rhodiola rosea in it. And it has a lot of different health benefits such as improving your mood, boosting your overall productivity by the nootropics that they have inside of it, and it really is food for your brain. A lot of us are eating things that like kind of like slow us down, are sluggish, kind of like when you put too much junk files in your computer, so your computer starts running really slow. But ever since I've been taking this matcha shot, I've been able to see a increase in the ability to do productive things throughout the day without having all that mind fog and mind clutter like I want to procrastinate. There's a link below for you to check out these Magic Mind 2-ounce matcha productivity shots. Visit it and you can get different types of subscriptions based upon your personal needs, so check it out. So in essence, I try to stick to 3 meals a day, and throughout my like kind of like eating journey, health journey, I've realized that it is important for you to know your own body. Some people have different health goals, so in order for them to, I don't know, maybe lose weight or gain weight, they eat at a surplus or they count their macros or things like that. I have never been a person to like count how many calories I'm eating or how much protein I'm eating, etc. However, my health conscious journey began as far as eating when I was in college. So before college, I just, was in grade school, so I ate anything. There was one point that I actually used to eat ice cream, a bowl of ice cream. I'm talking about Breyers, Hillshire Farms, or whatever I could find in the fridge or in the freezer every single night. Every single night. And I'm not sure how I still maintained my physical activity as a child eating ice cream every single night. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not talking about every other night. I'm talking about every single night, Monday through Sunday. I had a bowl of ice cream. And I'm not sure how I did it. My freshman year of college, I kind of realized I was turned off about meat. So I started to do this thing called Meatless Mondays. So the first thing I started doing around maybe 2017 was I started to do no meat on Mondays. That means breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just no meat. And that also included fish as well. That following February, I went on a fast, and I fasted from meat, fried foods, sweets. I basically did a Daniel fast, try to eat like whole grain foods, fruits and vegetables. I did this fast for a month, by the way. At the end of the month, I felt so lightweight. Like my body just felt like it was a weight lifted off my shoulders. And at that point, I knew that I had to kind of get my health right. And I was growing up, I was becoming an adult-ish. And, I was 18 at the time, and I realized that the foods that I was eating, I really needed to guard my body with it. So that fast made me realize that I should probably cut meat out of my diet. But I was also smart, logically smart, in realizing that most people don't stay consistent with diets because they try to like go cold turkey. And I probably got like recommendations from a couple people on my campus that were already vegetarian or vegan. And I remember this one girl who always grew up vegetarian, and then when she tried to introduce certain things back into her body, it was just like her body was so used to not eating certain things that her body couldn't take it. So I decided that it was probably the same for the other way around. So I shouldn't try to go cold turkey on meat. I should try to cut out different things at a time. I decided that I will cut out all meats except for fish. So I cut out chicken, steak, turkey, beef, all the animals except for the ones that swim. I've always been allergic to seafood, so shellfish. So that wasn't a problem. I've never eaten crabs, shrimp, and don't worry, I don't know what I'm missing, so hey. The next year, I cut out all meats, including fish. So I was no longer a pescatarian, I was vegetarian. And I was vegetarian, honestly, all the rest of 2019 up until the end of 2022. Throughout my journey of like not eating meat, I was kind of like in and out of eating dairy. So I never completely cut off dairy. I've had a plant-based lifestyle for a while. However, I wouldn't say that I'm vegan, but I am plant-based in the sense that I just watch what I eat. I am educated about the disadvantages of eating dairy, especially for my body, and eating for your blood type and things like that. So there were very significant changes that I saw in my body. First of all, when I stopped eating meat, I just felt, like I said, more lightweight. And then when I stopped eating dairy, I saw that my, especially being a woman, my womanhood, whenever my cycle came, it just wasn't as heavy. I'm sorry if that's too TMI, but it just was never as heavy, and I didn't get as many cramps. Also, this was like something that I didn't notice until recently. Ever since I've been a plant-based lifestyle, my dreams have been a lot more vivid. And I think that, you know, having a lifestyle where you don't eat as many fish or dairy has a lot more benefits than just physical. And I think that we all have like spiritual gifts and talents that we haven't really honed in on or become aware of. And I think honestly, one of mine is seeing things through dreams, or people talking to me through dreams. And I realized that my dreams became a lot more vivid, and I started to have dreams more often when I stopped eating dairy, or as much dairy and as much meat. So nowadays, present day, I eat fish sometimes, I eat dairy sometimes, but I don't eat any meat. I still haven't eaten any meat as far as chicken, steak, beef, turkey, all the other animals except the ones that swim. I still haven't eaten any meat since 2018. So that's something that I've been consistent with. And the reason why I've kind of like wavered back and forth with dairy and also with fish is because I noticed one disadvantage to cutting those things out is that my blood became a little bit more thin, and I found myself taking a lot more supplements to supplement the missing things that I had that gave me the ability to have more iron and maybe even other things. But I mean, the documentaries that I've seen and watched, I just felt like there was so much more benefits in cutting those things out than to eat them and consume them in the form that they are processed and unorganic. So most days I go without any dairy at all, without any fish at all. Whole grain things, for example, when I cook noodles or rice, there'll be whole grain noodles or rice without eggs in it. I'll eat things like quinoa. I'll have a lot of leafy green vegetables, a lot of kale salads. I love chickpeas. So here's some examples of everyday meals that I'll eat: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For lunch, I have something like this. This is kind of like a vegan sloppy joe. And this is like vegan chicken with some red onions on top, and then some green beans with a whole grain bun. Sometimes I'll make the sloppy joe, or actually my mom will make the sloppy joe out of shiitake mushrooms and just put some barbecue sauce over it. Now this next meal is zucchini with some vegan chili, just like beans and shell noodles with some vegan cheese, Daya cheese, and some red onions chopped up, mixed in with it. And this is a meal that I had for lunch. This is actually a hash that I made with vegan sausage, potatoes, spinach, red onions or red peppers, and then some whole grain toast and an apple on the side. Doesn't get any more simple than that. Anytime I cook, I just want it to be simple, and you can make so many different simple things without any meat or any dairy. For breakfast, most days I'll have something with grains in it. So toast with bananas or toast with fruit, or oatmeal. I eat oatmeal a lot. Oatmeal with blueberries, bananas, strawberries. I really eat berries. So these are just some examples of everyday things that I eat. Sometimes I make them, sometimes my mom makes them. However, more so than what you eat, I think everybody's diet is gonna suit them. And I would never really tell anybody to just like cut out meat or like cut out dairy if I didn't know their history, their health history. And also, I'm not a doctor. I'm not really recommending anybody cut these things out of their diet. I'm just saying like how it benefits me, because I've known many people who had different health goals or health or lifestyles that those things work for them and they have minimal health risks or conditions. However, I think more so than what you're eating, it's really making sure you get a variety of vitamins and nutrients on your plate, so that you have to take less vitamins and supplements by mouth, like in a tablet or a pill. And the way that I like to do that is eat the rainbow. And I noticed the importance of this really when I thought about the chakras. So being a meditation teacher and a yoga teacher as well, I really have studied the chakras. If you don't know what the chakras are, basically there's, for every organ, think about like basic human anatomy. For every organ, there is a energy center for which that organ moves and functions. So think about the digestive system and think about how that impacts your body. Your digestive system is an energy center, and the energy center runs the process of you eliminating waste out of your body. Think about the heart center. The heart pumps blood and oxygen throughout your body. So each organ has a chakra, an energy center, and those chakras have spiritual also meanings and functions as well. But just think about the basic human anatomy, and then it became more evident for me to apply the spiritual meanings to the anatomical meanings, also because I've studied exercise physiology. That's what my bachelor's degree is in. And so when I realized that the chakras, all of them have a color associated with them, and they're actually in the order of Roy G. Biv. I remember also when I studied science in grade school, and I realized that humans, we are made up of light. We are light beings. And if you ever heard of like somebody saying, "Oh, I see your aura is so bright," it's because we're literally made up of light. Roy G. Biv. It's even the eyes are the windows to the soul. So that's why when we look at something, the picture is upside down and the light refracts and something and it reflects back, and something about that science. But if we are made out of light, and that light is filtered into color and perceived as colors, therefore Roy G. Biv, then why should we not put colors into our body? Different colors, a variety of colors every single meal. So other than that, there isn't really many specific things about my diet or what I eat. I don't eat at any specific times throughout the day unless I'm fasting, which I just went on a fast in January. If you want me to make more videos about fasting, then let me know. However, I just eat when I do, and honestly, personally, most of the time, I probably eat more than what I'm supposed to, but I don't gain a pound. So I just think eating is so much more than what you put in your mouth. It's like what in general you feed yourself. So I'm also, very conscious about things that I watch, the things that I listen to, and all those things are feeding me as well, almost just as much as the things that we feed ourselves through our mouth. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that it answered any questions. Again, if you have any other questions about what I eat or what I feed myself, maybe I can answer it in a future video, so put it down in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending peace your way, love your way, and joy to you, your family, and your friends. All right, y'all. Peace. Now, really quickly, a lot of you all have subscribed to my Holistic Fit Meditation YouTube page, and I greatly appreciate you for that. I was giving a lot of helpful information on there, but I felt like I wanted to reach you all a little bit better. So if you want to deepen your meditation practice, I've curated these Holistic Fit Meditation memberships for you. When you become a member, you get access to live stream guided meditations with me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's geared towards those who want to enhance their journey toward a better mind, body, and spirit connection. So we'll focus on breath work, body scan meditations to be more aware of the body and sync the breath and the mind and the body together. Relieve pain and tension in the body and mind, and enhance your focus and concentration. So we can really get clear about our goals in life, our vision, so we can move forward without so much mental clutter. Plus, you get bonus community Q&A calls and wellness talks every month. So you can go ahead and check that out by clicking the link below to become a member, or you can just go to my website at holisticfitmeditation.com, and I hope to see you practicing soon.